Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
And this is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And today we're talking about the HOKA One Carbon X2 in the Pro Fly series. So Meg, why don't you start off and tell us a little bit about this upper?
So it's a really simple upper. It's an engineered mesh. You have a few overlays, but other than that, it's just a really breathable, airy upper.
Yeah, it feels light on the foot, and if you know and watch any of our reviews, you know I love a gusseted tongue. You're halfway to a good review if you put a gusseted tongue in your shoe. This one has a nice thin tongue that's gusseted in there, holds the foot really well. As a matter of fact, this is a huge upgrade to me from the original Carbon X as far as the upper goes. And then what do you call this thing back here, Meg?
It's called an anatomical Achilles construction. Basically, it flares out in the back so it doesn't rub against your Achilles.
But what I like about it is when you use it to pull on your shoe, it acts almost like a pull tab. And I didn't have any rubbing against my heel counter at all, did you?
No, no issues at all.
No heel lift, nothing. The shoe fits really well to the foot, and it feels like they've narrowed it out. And a matter of fact, talking to HOKA, they sculpted this in here through a little bit, so you do get a better fit. I felt mine fit true to size. I normally wear a 10.5. This 10.5 fit me perfect. How about you?
Yeah, I thought it fit well, and Thomas and I have very different foot shapes. He's narrow, I have a wide foot, and I mean, this locked in my foot and felt great.
All right, so that takes care of the upper. Let's move down to the midsole. And I couldn't realize why I like this shoe so much more than the original Carbon X. So I had a talk with some of the people over at HOKA, and they gave me a good idea for it. And I don't know about you, but the step and feel of this shoe, how do you feel?
Oh, it's so much nicer. I mean, it's softer and it's just generally more comfortable.
Yeah. So there's a new foam in this midsole, and they moved the carbon plate down lower, and you can kind of see it here. So you have the top layer of soft foam, then you have this other color here that you can see is the ground contact foam, which has more rubberized foam in there, so it's going to be a little more durable. And you're going to see here on this shoe, on the original Carbon, where the blue and the white come in, that's where the plate is in between there, and it's closer to the foot, giving you a more firm feeling. So this one gives you a nice plush step in, and then you still get that carbon plate feel.
Yeah, I honestly didn't really feel the plate as much. I don't think it was a bad thing. It still felt pretty fast and light out there on the road, but you don't feel that like pop or real firmness like you did in the original.
Yeah, and you've got a rockered sole here, which is pretty much HOKA DNA.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that, and you're gonna notice on the back here, it's kind of got a goat hoof kind of split. Thought behind that is whether you're landing a little bit to the lateral or medial side, it takes that vibration and that pounding and kind of spreads it out a little bit better so that your entire foot isn't taking the shock of that landing. Meg, how did you like running in the shoe?
I really enjoyed it. I've put maybe 35 or so miles on it at this point, and it's just got a really smooth transition. I think that's partially the rocker geometry that HOKA's known for that I love. The combination of the plate and the foam, it's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's just really nice.
Yeah, this one really worked for me. I really enjoyed my runs in it. And one thing that sometimes carbon plate shoes work well at and others don't is sometimes when you get into your slower, more easy paces, the shoes don't work as well. This one I felt with the density of the foam and the softness and the plate, it worked at everything from easy paces to faster paces. And as a matter of fact, when I picked up the pace in the shoe, I really enjoyed the way that it just kind of accelerated.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the biggest benefits of this shoe is you can go out on an easy run. I think it performs a little bit better when you're picking up the pace, but you don't have that harsh plated feeling like you were talking about.
So again, this shoe runs with a 5mm drop. I found it ran true to size, so I wore my regular size 10.5. And for a men's 10.5, this weighed 9.07 ounces or 257 grams.
So nice and light. And same with mine, super light. The women's 7.5 is 7.2 ounces, 205 grams.
Yeah, so again, compared to the original Carbon, it loses just a little bit of weight. Like we're talking 1/10 of an ounce here. It just feels so much better. And then the SPE, if you remember this one, this is the same as the Carbon X original. They just put an upper, because a lot of people started using this, which was originally designed as an endurance racer, but people were using it as a daily trainer, so they put a more daily training friendly upper on it. So this really is a nice evolution of the line. They sculpted it in a little bit here. It gets a little bit of a narrow look. I just really couldn't see how I just love this so much more than the original. But if you like the original, then you're gonna be ecstatic about this one. And the next thing we're gonna review for you coming out from HOKA is the Mach 4, which is a training partner for this shoe, which is in the Pro Fly series. So this one could be your tempo race day shoe. The Mach 4 is this shoe, but made more for daily training. It doesn't have a plate, but it does have a firmer layer of foam on the bottom to give you more rigidity. It's a super fun trainer. We're gonna be hitting you up with that next. Until then, enjoy your miles, and we'll talk to you soon. So Meg, what do we want people to do?
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can find us on Strava. And we just launched a podcast.
Yeah, The Drop. So check out that. It's anywhere that you want to find your podcast, iTunes, Spotify, anywhere. We also want to say smash that like button on this video, and yeah, do subscribe if you enjoyed this. Helps us out. And I think that's it for me.
Yeah. Enjoy some miles.
Boom. I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run.
And this is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And here comes Ralphie.
He's coming back up.
It's a super fun trainer. We're going to be hitting you up with that next. Until then, enjoy your miles, and we'll talk to you soon.
Don't forget to follow us.
Well, no, I'm going to do it now.
Look at you blood doping.
I know. Just getting my blood dope on.